Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, once more in the Seventh Heaven Tavern in Revenant's Toll, where Bloodthorn has dungeons, and we want to do it's definitely pirates. By the onion, you're Desiree. You couldn't have come at a better time, and a friend of mine sent word that he needs a capable adventurer, you see, and I naturally thought of you. Who's this friend, you ask? Why, none other than Commodore Rayner of the Yellow Jackets. He and I met back when I first started out as a culinarian, and we've been friends ever since. Anyway, I'd appreciate it if you'd pay him a visit and inquire as to what he needs doing. You find him in the Coral Tower with his Yellow Jackets. In Limsalominsa. That is the Marauders Guild. Good day to you, Desiree. How timely. There's something I would ask of you. But where are my manners? Is there aught you require? Here at Blossom's behest, you say. That he should send you, of all people, is a stroke of good fortune indeed. Permit me to apprise you of the situation. You will doubtless recall driving the Serpent Reavers out of Sastacha. Well, despite our best efforts to keep the place secure, I regret to inform you that it has been occupied by pirates. Pirates, I say, though eyewitnesses claim that they seemed more akin to fiends from the briny depths. To be frank, we are not wholly certain what it is we are dealing with. I dispatched a party of adventurers to identify and eliminate the threat, but it would seem their courage failed them. But they were not you, my friend. You will fare better against whatever awaits within Sastacha. Of that I have no doubt. If you'd be willing to assist us, pray report to Perja, who stands guard by the entrance of the cavern. Ah, it's you. I take it you mean to help us again? Wonderful! You see those adventurers yonder? We sent them in first, but soon it became clear that they were unequal to the task. By my count, they lasted just under a minute before staggering back out, suckling for air like fish out of water. As such, we're no closer to ascertaining the nature of the threat, let alone eliminating it. You'll be going in blind, I know, but you've purged Sastacha before, and I'm certain you can repeat the feat. Enter whenever you're ready. I look forward to hearing of your success. And Sastacha Heart is unlocked. That's these guys, yeah? You'd better not be blaming me for that fiasco. In case you missed it, fearless leader, I was busy dodging razor sharp pincers at the time. Someone couldn't hold the monster's attention like he was supposed to. The cure spell never came. If I hadn't had that potion on me, I'd be crap dung by now. You're both sorry excuses for adventurous hells. I'm hardly a paragon among archers myself, being partially to the odd drink, but what does it matter? We're here to have fun, so let's have some, huh? We comprehensively failed in our duties, but we still came out alive, and at the end of the day, isn't that all that matters? Though I must admit our leader came pretty close to losing his head in there. Welcome to Sastacha Heart, then. And I'm here as a healer, got the first boss.
Filthy intruders! Filthy intruders! Ah! Intruders! To arms! To arms! Ah!
Come, Luna. The starting point is over there. Bum. Hard to see right now because we landed in the environment, but those aren't really human. Now the water level lowers. There's our first boss, Carla boss. Okay, away with the dots in this fight. You don't want your friends to have dots as a tank. And tail screw, that goes over me. Tail screw always brings you extremely low. That's why you don't want to have the dots. Because if they are there, the next tick will kill you. You have no time to heal. And the tank gets stunned. We get sludged. Might too slow. Crap, I'm running out of mana. Nope. believe he has leg problems. Right. Come on. Really want to kill the wench, you know, people? Because when the Rhine clashes with a wench, they all get healing and we get damage. That treasure chest is gone as well. Yeah, you're the bastard adventurer from before. It's your fault we are abominations. Captain Madison. That was the captain from the normal mode that ran from us twice. Oh. Die, you swimming horse sons! How else did I miss? That's balls, I tell you. You want Leviathan to punish us again? Get your poxy asses over here, all of you! Bloody earth. Careful, the rolling slave is again a stunner, like it was in Father Sirius. I thought this, you lot take care of them rest. I've been waiting for you with a surprise, assuming you live long enough for this. Lexiel, you cannot tell me you need that bracelet. You're a dancer, you start with level 60 equipment. You start at level 60. Damage mitigation would help, tank. Thank you, please. What? Are you crazy? You've done well to make it whisper, but you wish you... Release the Kraken! And it's a Kraken again. God. This is gonna be horror. Because this is such a chaotic fight. Oh. And I'm being thrown. kill the arms of a Kraken, you can avoid a lot of damage, but it's still a pretty chaotic fight. There are the arms again, and everyone is targeting me. Arms. Thank you. Ah, you've returned. Tell me, were you able to identify our intruders? Men who looked like jellyfish, and you say we were Captain Madison and his crew? This is decidedly odd, but I know better than to doubt you. I will have a bodies retrieved for study, but we might be better prepared to face such enemies in the future. Your work here is done, friend. Pray make your way to Airport. Commodore Rayner awaits news there, and will doubtless be glad of a first-hand account. Commodore? I've already received word of your success. You do not disappoint, Desiree. So, a body has arrived for inspection. This thing used to be a man? Godspeed God, how did this happen? A sight to turn the stomach. 'Tis well I haven't eaten. Milady, thank you for granting us your valuable time and expertise. Commodore, allow me to introduce Miss Sienna, foremost among the celebrated Professor Lambert and students. I remember you. You sent me to that ghost island. For the wrong crystal. Let us not stand on ceremony. Friends, this man's unnatural form can be attributed, I believe, to the excess absorption of water aspected aether. A living being can only absorb a certain quantity of aether before suffering adverse effects. To be altered so drastically requires a fatal dose. Yet our subject here lived long enough to be struck down. A most peculiar case indeed. I have heard that a primal creates thralls by showering mortals with its own aether. Could this be an extension of that process? I dare say you have struck the mark, Commodore. If being exposed once to a primal's aether is enough to corrupt the mind, 'tis plausible that repeated exposure corrupts the flesh. Madison and his crew have failed to hold Sastacha for their Sargian overlords. They suspect this was their punishment. The fishback's depravity knows no bounds. To think that creatures capable of such cruelty lurk nearby. I shan't get another wink of sleep while I'm here. Have no fear, milady. My yellow jackets are sworn to protect Aleport and her denizens, and in light of recent developments, you may be certain we will redouble our vigilance. Your words give me heart, Commodore, and as previously agreed upon, by way of payment for my services, I shall hold on to this specimen for my research. And that is, yeah, Sastacha Heart. I guess until next time then, when we play more Final Fantasy XIV, I am Ace, and don't get lost.